Hi guys, welcome back to the fourth and final part of my massive cheap makeup haul, where I've been sharing with you all of the cheap makeup and a few beauty products as well that I've picked up over the past probably 5 or 6 months from various pound shops and discount retailers here in the UK. So let's carry on because there's still a few items to go before we reach the end. So I'm going to start off with this, and this is another NYX Diamond Sparkle lipstick. This one is in the shade number 22 and it's called Sparkling Apricot. That's what it looks like just there. A very kind of peachy orangey shade. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like swatched. Again, these are just very sparkly, very shimmery. I guess that's why they're called the Diamond Sparkle lipsticks, because they certainly do what they say on the tin. And I just think they're beautiful. A sparkly kind of frosty finish doesn't bother me at all in a lipstick, so I know I'm going to enjoy wearing these and get some good use out of them, definitely. So that's that one there, purchased for £1 from Poundworld. Now here is another lipstick, and this is a pure lipstick. This was also purchased from Poundworld, and I think originally this was quite an expensive brand of lipstick, and I think it might have even been sold in Debenhams or maybe in Boots, but I think these retail for maybe £8 plus. And anyway, this has been a disappointing one, primarily because it smells like crayons without, you know, I'm not exaggerating, it smells like if you took a Crayola crayon and sniffed it, that's what this smells like. It's just so overpowering that I'm not really sure I'm going to be able to wear this, and it's a shame because the colour is okay. It's a little patchy, a little dry to apply, but you can kind of work with it, and especially if you applied like a lip gloss over it or something. I do like the kind of multi-dimensional aspect to this, in that it has a kind of like purpley pinky colour, and then there's also a gold kind of sheen running through it, which I quite enjoy. Okay, it's different, okay, it's probably not one you're going to wear every day, but I don't mind the colour. But I'm probably never going to wear this lipstick just because it smells so overpowering, and it smells plasticky, and it smells like crayon. But anyway, that's what it looks like anyway. I would not recommend picking one of these up, to be perfectly honest. So there you go, but at least that was only £1 wasted. Now we have another NYC Mono eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Buzzlist City. And this was something else I picked up from House of Frazer, and again I think it was about 79p, so even less than £1, which is always good. So this is just a lovely kind of pinky shade, and let's see how this swatches. Ooh, quite pigmented. Obviously it will be even better over an eyeshadow primer. Not bad at all. I do like a bit of pink eyeshadow every now and then, so this one will definitely get a little bit of love from me, and I'll enjoy having a play with that. It's quite a nice one. Let's see, what else have I picked up recently? Quite a few eyeshadows actually. Let's have a look at this one. This is another Hypercosmos eyeshadow from Maybelline, and this one is in the shade Pink 1. So these are just absolutely beautiful looking. Looks super impressive, almost like a bit of a work of art. It's kind of a shame to actually use something that looks as pretty as this, but I know that's obviously just crazy because, you know, what is makeup if it's not to be used? I guess it's just to be hoarded sometimes, and I do hoard makeup, so there we go. It looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to have a little swatch. A really nice pearly colour there. Would make a lovely kind of brow bone highlight. Lovely inner corner highlight. Not a great deal of pigmentation, but nevertheless, nice shimmery effect, definitely. And let's have a look at this gorgeous peachy colour too. I don't really think I've got like a peachy, orangey coloured eyeshadow, so this will be fun to play with. See what I can do with it. Sometimes eyeshadows might not necessarily be the most pigmented, but you can definitely build up the colour payoff with a little bit of patience if you just keep on layering it up. And of course, you know, primer always helps, even cheap primer like from MUA or from ELF. Although I don't think the ELF primer is necessarily designed to increase the colour payoff. I think that one is more just for the longevity of eyeshadow, but something like the MUA eyeshadow primer definitely helps to increase the vibrancy. And you can also use something like the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and that will always make eyeshadow pop a little bit more than it would do on its own. So happy with that one. I just think it's a beautiful eyeshadow, and I picked that up for £1 from Poundland. And again, I just think it's so interesting to find products like that I don't think were ever available here in the UK, or indeed I don't think that they were even available in Europe. I think they were just released in China, or maybe elsewhere in Asia as well. So here we have another eyeshadow, and this is a Rimmel eyeshadow, and let's see what shade this is. This is the shade 102 Backstage, and these Rimmel Glam Eyes single eyeshadows are absolutely excellent. They are beautiful. Brilliant colour payoff, beautiful pigmentation. It's lovely. It just goes on beautifully. The formula is very velvety, very soft, very easy to work with. It seems very blendable. Oh my word, that is so nice. That is such a beautiful bronze colour, very wearable. Very nice. Beautiful. I mean, I've never tried any of the Urban Decay eyeshadows before, believe it or not, but I'm guessing that for kind of like a drugstore eyeshadow, this is probably not too far away from what the Urban Decay eyeshadows would be like. It's lovely. Definitely want to have a play with this colour as soon as possible. Well, I'm back. My memory card actually just ran out of memory there because these hauls have been so big, obviously. But anyway, I was about to just do the last few products, including these ones, and these are the Kleenex Shine Absorbing Sheets. I love these. I have just absolutely stockpiled these like crazy since they've been available in Homebargains for 29p each. These are basically just blotting paper, and they are ideal for touching up your makeup throughout the day when you're kind of like getting a bit shiny, getting a little bit of oils breaking through. Just get rid of it with one of these. It's perfect. They work brilliantly. A couple of nail wrap things here that I picked up from Wilkinson's, and they were about 29p each, so not sure how good they're going to be, but I've not really played around with nail wraps too much before, so going to be good fun to have a try and see how well these ones work. And last two makeup products now. We have an NYC product here. This is the NYC City Duet Shimmer Powder. So this is clearly kind of like a bronzer and a highlighter. And this is in the shade 382 Halo. So that should be fun. I'm not really sure that bronzer shade there is going to be dark enough to contour with. It's probably more of a kind of just a general bronzer that you'd use to kind of warm up your complexion a little bit, but the highlighter I'm really excited to try because I don't have very many highlighters and I'm always on the lookout for another nice highlighter, so quite excited to have that one. And then finally, oh, I think I purchased that from Poundworld. And then finally we have this eyeshadow trio here, and this is a Rimmel Traffic Stopping eyeshadow trio. This is actually one of the most recent things I picked up. I got this from Poundstretcher and it was only £1, so I really think this is a very cute concept. These appear to be baked eyeshadows because they can be used either wet or dry, so it doesn't really matter how pigmented they are dry. They're going to be a lot better if you use them wet anyway. So I think it suggests that you use that one as a highlighter, this one as a lid colour, and this one in your kind of like outer corner, so that should make a really interesting effect. Let's just give these a little swatch there. They seem actually quite pigmented. I mean, baked products usually are actually quite pigmented, and then obviously they have the advantage of being able to use them wet or dry, which is always fun, and it always improves the colour payoff if you use them wet. I just think the concept is really fun, and the fact that it looks like traffic lights is just kind of quite cute and quite a nice little touch. So again, another product I'm going to definitely have some fun playing with, and I'm definitely going to enjoy seeing how these actually look on my eyes and see what kind of looks I can come up with this little trio. So that is it for this fourth part to my absolutely massive cheap makeup haul. I have been accumulating this stuff for some time, so hopefully the next time I do a cheap makeup haul, I won't have quite so much stuff to get through, because I'll try and do these a little bit more regularly, kind of as and when I get some stuff that is enough to make a video with. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much if you have stayed with me throughout these 4 really long and probably really boring videos. But anyway, if you like cheap makeup, well, I've had plenty of it to talk about in this video. I don't think anything I talked about was more than £1, not where I bought it from anyway, so that's really good. I do like a bargain, and I hope you do too. And thank you very much for watching, and see you again in another video soon. Bye for now.